For the first time in 150 years, the safest investment portfolio in the world just became the most dangerous one. In 2022, the 60-40 portfolio, 60% stocks and equities for growth, 40% bonds for stability and income, the strategy that built retirements for an entire generation, had its worst year since 1937. And the 30-year US Treasuries, the bedrock of global finance, had their worst performance ever, dating all the way back to 1754. Here's the deal. The entire 40-year wealth play, the gold standard for pensions, retirement accounts, and wealth managers for decades, is long gone. And the painful truth is most people won't even realize it until it's too late. The sovereign debt crisis is rearing its ugly head and about to rug pull bondholders. So what's going on? And how can we position ourselves for the largest capital reallocation in modern history? Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video we are going to explore the old financial playbook, how it's broken, and what smart money is doing to front run the massive paradigm shift that's happening right before our eyes. Let's hit it. Please be sure to check out our sponsors, Tangent Wallet, GoBabyTrade, and Uphold. Completely own, control, and protect your digital assets with Tangent Wallet. It's a must-have wallet for everyone invested in the crypto space, beginners and experts alike. It's extremely affordable, super easy to use, only takes like 90 seconds to set up, and we can literally do everything in the crypto space with it. Buy, sell, swap, stake, use DeFi, all with a simple tap of a card to our phone. GoBabyTrade, the AI-enhanced robotic crypto trader, is generating a lot of easy passive profits. It's a volatility vampire, sucking up all the gains the crazy crypto market has to offer. So long as prices go up and down, it prints money. And what's great is the chop never stops. It's a set it, forget it investment product. See it in action in this video, and join our free weekly webinars every Wednesday to learn more about it. And secure your wealth with Uphold, the trusted money and crypto management platform that actually holds our crypto and cash 100% reserved. It's connected to over 30 underlying exchanges, so we get the best prices for crypto on the market with a lot more liquidity for trading. And when we trade $100, we get $20 free. So scroll down and use links below to redeem all the special offers they have for us. Sweet. All right, to understand where we're going, we have to understand where we came from, the system we're leaving behind. So let's rewind the clock about 40 years back to 1981, when inflation was raging at almost 15%. The Fed chair at the time, Paul Volcker, came in and jacked up interest rates to try and fight it, and the US 10-year Treasury yield hit 15%. Here's what's crazy. This means that someone with around just $300,000 in savings could earn almost $50,000 a year from investing in US Treasuries, which was a pretty comfortable retirement to live off of back then. And over the next 40 years, retirements, pensions, and entire nations were built on top of US Treasury bonds. However, by 2020, to earn $50,000 per year by investing in US Treasuries alone would take $10 million in retirement savings. And considering the insane amount of inflation over the past few years, trying to live off of $50,000 per year is barely getting by. And check it out, across the pond in Europe and in Japan at one point, their bond yields turned negative, which means people that held bonds were literally paying the government to hold their money. Imagine saving money all your life for retirement in what was deemed the safest investment, government bonds, and then during retirement having to use it to pay the government. A classic case of central bank chicanery. And surprise, surprise, it didn't work. Inflation is back and bondholders are about to get left holding the bag. Right now, there's over $318 trillion trapped in a sovereign debt trap that governments can't afford to pay without going bankrupt, which means bondholders will be liquidated over time by inflation, because that's the government's go-to strategy, attempting to inflate the debt away. Earlier just this year, JP Morgan coined a name for what's happening: the debasement trade. What is the debasement trade? The word debasement is a reference to the historical practice where rulers would dilute the precious metal content of coins to pay off debts. So the debasement trade hit the headlines from analysts at JP Morgan, and it's an investment strategy based on fear that aggressive government fiscal and monetary policies will devalue fiat currencies, causing investors to move capital out of traditional debt-based assets like cash and government bonds and into alternative equity-based hard assets that you cannot print more of, like gold and especially Bitcoin. And even though all of this is happening in plain sight, and it's on mainstream media, headlines even, most people either aren't paying attention and don't see it, or they're in denial, willful blindness. The reality of the old traditional financial playbook being dead is terrifying, and accepting a new paradigm shift with new unfamiliar assets like Bitcoin is extremely difficult. Decades of financial advice and the frameworks we were taught no longer work. I mean, it's pretty radical, all the changes. I have my Bachelor's of Science degree in finance hanging up on the wall back here from 2013, 12 years ago now, and a lot of what we were taught is irrelevant. That red book behind me, an absolute staple in the financial realm by Benjamin Graham called The Intelligent Investor, the definitive guide on value investing, is largely irrelevant now. And whoever clings onto the old playbooks, the dead playbooks, whoever isn't paying attention, or whoever is in denial about the new global financial system being ushered in, or even worse, whoever is waiting for widespread consensus, waiting for the majority of the herd to change direction and accept the reality, is going to get wrecked. They're going to miss this golden opportunity to front-run the largest wealth transfer in human history, the paradigm shift. And unfortunately, this isn't a rare occurrence. History is full of smart people missing paradigm shifts in real time. Check it out. In 1876, Western Union had an internal memo that said, "The telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered." Now, phones are ubiquitous and pretty much run our entire lives. In 1903, the Michigan Savings Bank president said, "The horse is here to stay, but the automobile is only a novelty, it's a fad." And that guy literally told Henry Ford's lawyer not to invest. Great investment advice, eh? In 1946, an executive at 20th Century said, "People will soon get tired of staring at a plywood box every night." And here we are, 70 years later, literally paying monthly fees to watch multiple boxes. In 1977, Ken Olsen said, "There's no reason anyone would want a computer in their home." Astronomer Clifford Stoll in 1995 said, "The truth is, no online database will replace your daily newspaper. No computer network will change the way government works." That was quite a swing and a miss. New York columnist Joe Nocera said in 1999, "The idea that Amazon can be the Walmart of the web is silly." And in 2006, the New York Times said, "A site for home videos. A little weird, mostly useless." Said that about YouTube. And here we are. What's insane is when we think about all of the people that use all of these things every day now around the world. Cars, phones, computers, TVs, the internet. And then we think about how back in 2017, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, said, "Bitcoin is a fraud." We all may need to stop, think, and consider otherwise. I mean, at the beginning of 2017, when Dimon called Bitcoin a fraud, it was under $1,000. Warren Buffett called Bitcoin rat poison at $10,000. And it continued to be frowned upon at $20,000 per Bitcoin, dismissed at $50,000, ignored at $80,000. And here we are now, over $110,000. And in just 8 years, JP Morgan went from calling Bitcoin a fraud to launching the debasement trade and investment strategy that involves buying Bitcoin and building on Bitcoin. As of late 2025, over 170 public companies now hold more than 1 million Bitcoin on their balance sheets. That's almost 5% of the entire supply. It's no longer speculation at this point. The smartest money isn't just buying and trading Bitcoin, they're building on top of it. They're literally engineering a new fixed income market on top of Bitcoin, all while ditching traditional financial strategies in preparation for the implosion of fiat currencies and government bonds. Check it out. We are witnessing two massive paradigm shifts converging at the same time. The first is a financial revolution, which we've been discussing. As Ray Dalio teaches us, there are major debt cycles that happen roughly every 80 years, which we explore together in this video. You can check out by clicking on the link above. And like clockwork, Bitcoin is hitting the scene as the first new monetary asset in over 500 years. It's scarce, permissionless, it's immutable, and it's not controlled by any one person, corporation, government, or entity. And the second massive paradigm shift is a technological revolution. About every 50 years, breakthrough technology hits the scene, and this time, it's AI, artificial intelligence. It's increasing productivity, massively disrupting industries around the world. It's driving capital flows faster than we can comprehend. And if we're not harnessing the power of artificial intelligence in the crypto markets, we are leaving a lot of free money on the table. AI is taking over, and it's especially taking over in the crypto and financial realm. And now it's easier than ever to make money from the trends in crypto by letting artificial intelligence follow and act on the trends for us with Go Baby Trade. It's a robotic trader with over 25 years of market data enhanced with AI that is connected to level 1 and level 2 trading data, meaning it uses trading data that we don't have access to on the dashboards of our exchange accounts. The way it works is simple. It automatically trades crypto for us and generates consistent passive income by taking advantage of the up and down price action of the crypto markets. As long as crypto prices go up and down, it takes advantage of that volatility by taking profits for us. And what's great is the chop never stops. It's a set it forget it investment product, literally compounding on the chaos. Doesn't matter if prices rise or dive, we thrive. I've been using Go Baby Trade now since January of 2024, and it's been an incredible addition to my overall investment strategy, especially during the slow buildup of the bull cycle where it's difficult to make money. So scroll down and use the link below to check it out and get a huge discount. Cool, this exponential technological curve is on a collision course with a monetary reset. AI's growth and Bitcoin's scarcity is creating the perfect once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. This debasement strategy isn't a short-term hedge, it's a quantum leap into a new dimension of finance experience a completely new wealth cycle. We are transitioning from a debt-based financial system to an equity-based one built on real hard assets like gold and Bitcoin. Investors who see this now, hopefully most of us, we are literally front-running the largest wealth transfer in history. And here's the bottom line. Trusting bonds, sticking with a 60-40 portfolio model, listening to financial advisors who are still using a playbook that is literally on fire, turning to ash, will wreck us. What worked for our parents and our grandparents won't work for us. The governments are trapped. They can't stop running deficits. They can't raise rates without going bankrupt. They can't default without political suicide. Their only option is to try to inflate the debt away, which will cause a financial repression where people who save cash and who hold bonds will be left holding the bags. Their wealth will slowly erode away. So we have two choices. One, ride out the death of the old system to the bitter end and bleed out. Or two, embrace the new system by front-running the inevitable with the debasement trade. And this is how we turn the debasement trade from a defensive hedge into an offensive wealth strategy with three key fundamentals. One, we need to stop measuring our wealth in US dollars, the failing fiat currency being inflated away into oblivion, and we need to start measuring our wealth in real hard assets like Bitcoin, gold, real estate, productive equities. And two, we need to work on increasing our cash flow by advancing our careers, gaining new skills, starting a business, investing in cash flow generating assets, and getting yield from our hard assets in the new system that is being built on top of Bitcoin. And three, paying attention, following the trend, staying ahead, deploying the debasement trade now before every pension fund is forced to allocate to Bitcoin to take full advantage of this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to potentially make generational wealth. And another thing we need to do is ditch the dying traditional financial system to adopt the next generation of finance with Uphold. It's an amazing on-chain wealth management platform that we can use to buy and sell crypto. It's better than traditional centralized exchanges because it's connected to over 30 underlying exchanges, allowing us to buy crypto at the best possible prices on the market. It gives us a lot more liquidity when trading, and when we trade our first $100, we get $20 free. Unlike other exchanges, it actually keeps our crypto there, backed one-to-one. It doesn't lend it out or anything. And Uphold also keeps our cash 100% backed one-to-one, where we can get 4.5% APY and a $2.5 million FDIC insured US dollar savings account. We can sign up for free in less than 60 seconds using the link below. Awesome. So if you would like to learn how we can use AI to make passive profits in crypto from the constant up and down price action with Go Baby Trade, check out this video. If you would like to learn how the next generation of banking with Uphold is a way better and safer option for storing our money and managing our crypto than banks and exchanges, check out this video. And to sign up for a free Uphold account, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.